So, hello 8th grade, Miss Valk is here, and I've decided to make a podcast about that problem 23 that most of you were struggling with, and Siddharth explained to us, but for those of you that were still unclear, then perhaps this will be of help, okay? So you already know the problem. We've got 20 mangoes or 30 oranges, and we've got a man, he wants to buy an equal amount of numbers of mangoes and of oranges. How many type can he buy? Okay, always what we start with is defining x, okay? So what can x be here? Well, we don't know any prices, right? So what I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna define x to be the price. Sorry, my handwriting will get better, I promise. The price of an orange. Why am I doing this? Okay, because notice that he can buy 20 mangoes or 30 oranges. So what's helpful to realize here is that since he can buy less mangoes, that means that mangoes are more expensive. Okay, now think about this. The ratio here is 2 to 3, okay? So if you can buy 30 oranges and 20 mangoes, that must mean that the price of a mango, hopefully you had time to figure this out, is 1.5 of a price of an orange, right? So let's just check. Let's say if price of an orange is €1, then you can buy 30 oranges, €30, 1.5 euro, 20 times 1.5, yeah, that'll get us to 30, so we're good. Okay, so what's happening here? Well, the trick here is that we've been doing everything in terms of one variable, and here, unfortunately, we are going to need another variable, and that is we need some for the number of mangoes and oranges that we buy, okay? So we're gonna define n to be the number of mangoes, and I'm gonna put a slash because the amount is the same. So either it's the number of mangoes or the number of oranges, okay? So let's see. So what's happening now? Well, the man goes shopping. So first he buys his mangoes. First he buys oranges. And how much is he gonna pay? Well, he's gonna pay x for each, okay? So in total he spent x on each times how many he bought, right? So think if it costs €1 and he bought 10, you just spent 1 times 10, €10, okay? Then he also wants mangoes. And each one of those is gonna cost him 1.5x, okay? And now is the tricky part, what's on the other side? Well, this is the same as him buying either 20 mangoes or 30 oranges. So you have a bit of a choice here, okay? I'm gonna go with oranges, okay? So that's gonna be the same as him buying 30 oranges. And this looks really complicated, but just pause right now and just make sure that you understand. Money spent, same as money spent on the 30 oranges. And this looks really complicated, but actually you've got an x here, you've got an x here, and you've got an x here. So guess what we can do? Ha ha ha, be gone, okay? And so now the problem all of a sudden becomes really simple, okay? And this will allow you to isolate for n. Remember what n was. It's the number of either mangoes or oranges, which is what the question wants from us. And if you can't do this in your head on the test, just double each. I sometimes have problems dividing by a decimal, but for some of you this may be a useless 12 seconds, but if I just double this, then for me dividing 60 by 5 is much easier without a calculator, okay? We've got 12, and I know that that matches the answer because I checked before. Where's my highlighter? Yeah, there it is. Okay, and then of course, so it looks like he can buy, according to what we defined it, 12 mangoes and 12 oranges, right? Okay, so that's it. This wasn't perfect, and I'm not going to check right now. I'm going to check later so that I don't spend more time on this. But what I suggest you do now is put it away, and maybe in a couple of hours, just open the problem up again and try it on your own, okay? Alrighty, thanks guys.